Hello, everyone. Welcome out to Warrenton Athletic Complex for the Game 7 Baseball World Series. It's off to a start.
Yes, it is, Brian. Beautiful breezy start. Nice cloud cover.
It is, actually. It's pretty comfortable. We're not sweating BBs, which is a bonus, right?
A bonus.
I love that. And we've got some baseball kind of all over. Start over in Edwardsville, Illinois. There's some baseball going on in Edwardsville. What age groups you got there?
We have the 9s, 10s, and 11 AA over at Edwardsville, Plumber Park.
Plumber Park. And then over at Bridgeton?
Bridgeton, we have the 11 AAA, the 12 AA, the 12 AAA, and the 13 AA. And I didn't even write that down.
I could tell that was in the brain right there. And here we have the 14U and the 13U Open.
Plus Plus your ever so popular 8U machine pitch.
There it is. I see, because I was like, you got the little guys on the big field.
B for big, yeah. We put the temporary fence up over there on that, yeah, the machine's out, ready to go. So,
what time do they start?
They start at 11 o'clock this morning.
Start at 11?
Yes.
So, it's Friday. It's out here, 8 o'clock start. We got the Missouri Bombers going against the TSA Tribe. That's Illinois, right?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that's Springfield, Illinois, yeah. And that's Silex. And we're going to be following them. Over here, you've got the Rangers from Avas. No X pronounced in that. I just found out. You know how you drive down 70, Dave?
Yeah.
And you see the AXUVASSE.
And how's it pronounced?
Avas.
Okay, there you go. We'll go with
And
that.
I even found out, I was talking to the folks over here, I guess it was originally named Clinton, but there's another Clinton, Missouri, so they had to change it. And it's an Indian name for dirty water.
That didn't go too well.
I noticed it. You missed everything, didn't you? Because you were too worried about that baseball.
Oh, well. What are you going to do?
But anyway, Avas it's an Indian word for dirty water.
Okay.
Because they have a creek there, and it's kind of muddy. So there you go.
So there's our history lesson for this morning, ladies and gentlemen.
We're always trying to keep people.
It's baseball with a little history incorporated.
It's always interesting to see where folks, especially small towns, where they're from, all that kind of stuff. So got the Midwest Futures going on over here. We're going to keep everybody up to date. Oh, look at Coach, man. Now I was more worried about. He climbed up there and got it.
Hey, put him on the payroll. Those baseballs are expensive.
Oh, mercy. There you go. That's
right.
Thank you. We'll get you a free soda at the end of the day.
Slurpee.
But winding down here, the World Series, the big one. It's kind of funny. We were talking the other day, Dave, about how usually, this is kind of the end of the season and whatnot, but it really isn't, is it?
No, it approached us pretty quick this year, didn't it, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, we roll right in with the addition of this park here, so we're going to roll right through into fall ball. We've got our big the big World Series this week. Takes us all the way through Sunday. Very busy day today. We're going from 8 to 8, 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8 today and Saturday. And Sunday's another full day, so looking forward to that. Then we have a pretty nice little event for 4th of July weekend as well.
Yeah.
Then there's another one the following week, and then we've got the big All-Star venue that's really taken off this year.
Dun, dun, dun. Exactly. So I think that's going to be cool. When we talk about this weekend, it's going to be an interesting weekend. All this is starting. Today is all pool play.
Correct.
You got some pool play in the morning, correct?
Or today will be all pool play.
Today's all pool, and then Saturday goes into bracket play.
Yeah, it's like with the different ages and the different divisions, they're also different formats. So
Gotcha. Yeah.
It was all based on number of teams there. So some of them are playing 2 pool games and going into like a gold silver bracket to where if you win, you go to one side. If you lose, you go to the other side. And some divisions are playing 3 pool games into a single elimination. So you really have to watch out with your bracket you're in, and that's where the coach earns the big bucks, because it will affect on the way you play pool play out.
Absolutely. Already got some scoring
Yeah,
going on
there's some
over
cheering
here.
going on over here, Brian.
That's what it looks like. Hey, how was the parade last night?
It was outstanding. It was a good turnout. Nice weather. Unfortunately, the Cardinals didn't fare
they
too
got
well.
pounded.
Yeah, we were out there for batting practice and watching the Reds. They were focused last night. The Big Mac land was getting pummeled during batting practice.
Ellie De La Cruz is worth the price of admission.
Yeah,
isn't
got
he?
some good pictures of him, and it was a good time last night. Good weather.
Yeah,
good ball
absolutely.
club. So
Who threw out the first pitch last night?
it was David Schmidt and Nick Bensinger.
Ah, cool. Yeah. How'd Nick do?
Nick did great. He put on a little show afterwards too. Gave him a couple pumps.
That sounds right. Sounds right. Love
Your beautiful daughter and son-in-law did a great job covering it. Thanks for that. They did a great job once again, as always.
Yeah, I couldn't make it. We had a slight emergency at the house.
Little
lost
refrigeration
a fridge
problem.
So, have to correct those things, keep the food cold.
That's right. But they picked up right where you would have left off, Brian. They did a great. They made you proud.
There you go. That's all it works, right? So, let's talk a little bit just Game 7. We're coming into that. I know not too early, but how are we doing it? What are we looking at next year out here at Warrenton, Dave?
Super stoked about this park. It's the inaugural year, first year out here. It's been overwhelmingly. Oh, he got that one.
Yeah, he did.
Received well by all the fans and players and coaches. They absolutely love it out here. The first, they was like, oh, we don't want to drive out. It's not bad drive.
No, it's not.
And then once you get out here, everybody's like, oh, this is not a bad drive at all. And it's beautiful. So the stigma has gone off of that like we knew it would. So, yeah, looking to get some improvements done out here as well. A new concession, air-conditioned bathrooms, and years to come, a couple of years, we're going to look for 4 more across the road over here.
Very good.
Turf infields. Those will be the smaller size fields because these are all 4 fields here. Like I said, Brian, are 60, 90 capable, but you can adapt. We have ace anchors, so it's 60, 65, 70, and 80 and 90 for all the fields. So, and then like on field B over here for the little guys machine pitch, we have the really nice temporary fencing. So.
Absolutely. So those over there, the new whatever comes new will be smaller.
Yeah, they're going to be smaller, more like catered up
appropriate.
Up to like the 12U, kind of like Plummer Park over there.
Gotcha. Very good. Well, we're off to a start. Everything's going well. We got some fans. The 11U or the 8Us will be over here.
Yeah,
we're going to be doing live look-ins all day, folks. So make sure you're following us at Youth Baseball Midwest on Facebook and Instagram. X, formerly known as Twitter,
Sure.
is at uppercase YBM _ lowercase cast. And you'll get us. Follow Game 7 Baseball. We'll be putting all kinds of stuff up there as well at Game 7 Baseball on Facebook and X, formerly known as Twitter. I just like saying that.
I sense that.
Yeah. Instagram is at Game 7 Tournaments. That one always blew me away. So evidently you couldn't get Game 7 Baseball on Instagram.
I don't know.
You don't do that stuff, do you?
Yeah. Hey, I'd like to give a shout out to all the umpires that traveled here to help us out this weekend. We got guys from Tennessee, and congratulations to all those teams last weekend who won the Tennessee World Series. We do have some. That was one of our promos we ran earlier in the year, the 2-for-1. So we do have some teams here that took advantage of that last weekend, the 2-for-1. So congratulations to all those winners there in Tennessee, and thanks to the Tennessee crew that came and helped us out this weekend. We got guys from Springfield, Missouri. We got them up from all over. So we appreciate their help in getting here and look forward to having a great weekend of baseball.
You got the Donaldson Duelers in the 14U from Tennessee over here. Mexico rookies. You got a team from, this Midwest Iron Lions.
They brought a lot of teams.
Effingham, Illinois.
They got a bunch of teams, and I think they have like 3 or 4 teams, and
So that's always
they have a
interesting.
representative of each park. I think there's one over at Plummer, there's one at BMAC, and there's one here. So
That's cool. So And this tribe team that's playing right here, right now, I think that's Springfield, Illinois. So got some guys coming from around a little bit of flavor.
There is some flavor. It's
I
always
like it.
nice.
So it'll be fun watching. And that's...
Wow, good play.
That was a heck of a play. I'm sorry, folks. Dave and I went silent. We're watching this play over here. This young man at second base made a heck of a nice play on that little... I didn't think he was going to get him.
No, it might be a recipient for the helmet sticker. We're going to have to keep an eye on that young man.
Ooh, I like it. Helmet stickers
He
around.
got some pretty cool MVP rings, too, by the way.
Do you?
Give it out today. Yep, at each pool game. At all 3 parks. For each pool game today, there'll be the umpires that do it. That way we take it out of the coach's hands. The umpires will choose a recipient from the home team and the visiting team, and they'll get a really cool MVP Game 7 ring.
I also want to know, we're going to be talking to some of these coaches and coaches from, what you've been doing, and we're going to be doing this pretty quick. We're going to be starting our participants for the Cops versus Kids Home Run Derby. It's coming up in August. That's August 24th. It's a Saturday at ABC Ballpark. We're still a little bit away from that, but not too far.
Yeah, I talked to Billy about that. He was asking how it was going. I said, you know what? Well, I'll talk with Brian over the weekend. I'm sure we're gonna have some good good candidates for that.
Yeah, we're gonna be we've been talking to coaches. We're starting to get some names and some things that way. So I was talking to some of the Bombers over here. They had a couple kids that might be interested and whatnot. And I go, remember, it's only 200-foot fences, right? You can hit a home run.
He or she.
He or she. That's right. We got softball. The girls coming.
She won last year. Remember?
Yeah, Ella
She
Smith,
was
man.
outstanding.
She was. She just cranked bombs.
It was like repetitive. It was like clockwork.
So, but I know I shouldn't do that, but I know they get the softball girls, so I'm only really thinking about the dudes.
Hey, man, I hate to do this to you, but I got to hop off the air here.
He's got a phone call. Hey,
right.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you. What's up,
hey, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's going to be all day. We're going to be sharing information throughout the day, so make sure you're following us. We're going to be putting out, we're going to be updating, following information. We already got some stuff going out on social media. We're going to keep up to date on scores. And as you can follow right along there on Game 7 Baseball's website. But we'll update things. We're going to have interviews. We'll have trivia. We're going to have a lot of fun here. So make sure you stay tuned. And everybody, thanks for tuning in. Have a great day in the Lord. We'll see you all shortly.